at just what you're saying about your reality currently. What are you saying currently about your reality? Are you complaining? Are you having tons of excuses? Or what are you saying about yourself to yourself? Because that will show you what you're affirming into your reality. And then the heart chakra is where it all flows together. Because now you are literally bridging that gap between the download, the vision, the affirming, and now the heart is creating resonance or dissonance to bring it into the physical world. This is really cool. So if you think about it like this, the heart is the place where we accept it or we reject it. If we accept it, we're saying, yes, I accept and I'm choosing to bring this into my reality. Or we say, I'm going to be in dissonance about it because of what I'm affirming or what I'm believing, and then I'm choosing to reject it out of my reality. So this can work for us or against us. It can work for us in establishing firm boundaries, or it can work against us in that we're not allowing ourselves to actually magnetize in what we truly want. So if you think about it like this, the chakras really help illustrate this in such a gorgeous way, because it shows us that when we clear up the heart chakra space, we're starting to fully tap in to bringing the magnetism back into our physical life. Because then as we anchor into the resonance of the heart chakra, now we're bringing it into the solar plexus, which is where we take action, where we literally leap, where we completely start bringing in that momentum piece to compound it into our physical life. And then the sacral shows us the art of receiving it. And then as we receive it and we are given the flow and the magnetism and the guidance in the ebb and flow of the masculine and feminine, then we anchor it into the physical in the root chakra. So this vision came to me where it's like, wow, the heart chakra is literally like one of the most powerful chakras, because if we have an imbalance going on, this vision came to me that it's as if like you have all of this stuff hanging out up here. You have all of these beautiful visions, all of these beautiful desires, all of these beautiful affirmations, all of this stuff. But when there's a gap happening in the heart chakra, you're disconnecting the magnetism to receive it, because there's basically a disconnect happening between the mind and the body. And if you're not connecting the body into the manifestation, the feeling cannot live in the manifestation. So it's literally as if you're basically cutting off your own manifesting and your own magnetism, because you're choosing the dissonance over the resonance. And this is like such a cool concept, because it shows us that the heart chakra is so much more than just self-care and go love yourself. And while those things are amazing, we can start to look at, there's different layers to the chakras, to our energy, to our magnetism, and it goes so much deeper than doing a sound frequency meditation or, doing these really basic things. Because here's the thing, and this is like something that totally blew my mind, is you have to realize that you're always magnetic, okay? You are literally an energetic transmitter and receiver of information all the time. So if you were to just stop for a minute and ask yourself, what am I currently giving and what am I currently receiving in my reality? Because that will show you where your current point of attraction is. What is your resonance? What is your dissonance? What are you doing? What are you saying about yourself to yourself? What are you affirming into your reality? What are you saying is the magnetism right now in your reality? That's like such a powerful thing if you think about it. Like, what are you saying? What are you affirming? And when you're starting to call in new things and you're writing those affirmations down, are you in the resonance or the dissonance? Because there's always a giving and receiving dynamic happening. And we have to realize that even when we're not receiving the thing that we want, we're still receiving something. We're receiving energetic feedback. We're receiving information on how to get back into alignment. We're receiving basically an energetic transference of what we're inputting out. So it's kind of like we work almost like a radio or like even a TV, because you're always transmitting information, but what are you receiving back? And are you listening to what you're receiving back? Because if the giving and receiving dynamic is literally always happening, then you're always receiving the solution. You're always receiving the information you need, but we're not hearing it correctly. We're not seeing it correctly because we're in the dissonance. We're in the disconnection. We're in the disembodiment. We're disembodied from our bodies, and that creates this mind-body disconnect happening that is literally keeping you on the other side of your desires. It's keeping you out of the magnetism, and it's keeping you in this holding pattern of what you actually want, because you're telling your heart chakra space, I reject it. I choose to not accept it. I would choose to not allow it in. And that's like such an epic way to look at it, because you can start to see it so simple, so easy, that magnetism is always happening. Like, you're never not magnetic. It's literally always happening. You are literally a magnetic being. And the heart chakra can show you that giving and receiving dynamic that's happening simultaneously, and you can change it the more you begin to work with your magnetism.